Hello and welcome to another video where I show you everything you need to know about the newest Airis Effects Merciless drive. Disclaimer, this is not the greatest pedal in the world, this is just a tribute. The Merciless drive was built by Airis Effects up in Canada, and it's basically the successor of the Merciless Distortion that was discontinued quite some years ago. So what do we have? We have 6 control knobs. We have a high and a blend with a low, a bite, a volume and a gain. So let's find out what those knobs do. Well, I do know what most of them do, except the bite, maybe. Okay, blend to full because we don't want the clean signal. So we do have more volume than on the original. Let's make it even, at least the high peak. So gain actually adds bass. That's interesting. I do know that the Merciless Distortion did have very low gain, so maybe that's the case here as well. But with gain on noon, we do have way lower low peak, basically no mid gap, and actually quite high peak. It's just 1, not 2, and it's not as broad as the original. Okay, so as you can see, low is also centered around the 100, maybe a bit higher. High 1.3, 1.2k. Okay, so bite increases everything except the low peak, but it does add some low frequencies. Well, I think that's everything I can show you, and now let's find out how this pedal actually sounds. So the Merciless drive, the biggest difference to the original HM2 is that the Merciless drive has way less bass. And I suppose this is intentional to make it, well, more modern or more usable in a live setting. The HM2 can sound rather dull. It can muddy up the mix with the lows, and here it's not the case even with fully cranked gain. Sometimes I wished it would have more, but that's just me. And a typical for Airis effects is that they have less gain, and this pedal has less gain than the HM2, but I don't think it's this bad, because you can actually dial in plenty of gain, and you can make it even more aggressive with the bite control. So what do we have? We do have a pedal that works way better in front of a clean amp than the original HM2, at least in my opinion, and it works especially well in front of a driven amp. For death metal, that goes more in a modern direction, if you ask me. If you're going purely old school and really old schoolish with those claddy, kind of lo-fi-ish mixes, you probably want to have more bass, but that's just me. We do have a blend control that's really good, so we can blend it in, which makes it more usable for even more modern sounds and styles. And yeah, with the bite, you do have some tweaking options. So, all in all, cool pedal. I think it has its place in the endless ocean of HM2 clones. And, well, what do you think about the Merciless drive? Let me know down in the comment section. And if you want to support this channel, you can check out the links in the description, or you might want to consider becoming a YouTube member. And with this being said, thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe, may the power protect you, and have a nice day.